3 p.m. Calling sick to work. Tell him I'm stuck in the shower again. It's not the worst place to be, I guess. Unless you pull a toaster in there. Don't do that, okay?
Find out what happens when I drop a toaster into Adam's bath.
Hello, friends. Trace amounts of science. We're getting into some 4chan Greentexts today. It's been a minute. I've missed it quite a little bit. Have you felt quite the same about that, Gubbins? Or you don't like Greentexts?
Grug enjoy twist tales from tiny cave of words. Make Grug chuckle inside. Stories strange, but make Grug feel different. Gubbins like tiny cave goblin words.
Tiny cave goblin words. That part is accurate. I didn't understand what the hell was going on before that. I think it was an attempt at Grug posting. Maybe we'll get some Grug posting today. Fingers crossed. Let's go ahead and get on into it. Thanks so much for being here. Here it comes. It begins. Started drinking a new whey protein tub. Looks weird as fuck, but it had extreme all over it, so I knew it had to be good. I'm drinking it. Ellipses. Shit's pretty good. Leave to go to the store. Get on the bus. Stomach starts rumbling. Let out a small fart. No one seemed to notice. Let out another one. No one seemed to notice. About 2 minutes go by. Dubstep song comes on. Wop, 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 wop. Think I can mask out the larger farts in the beat drop of the dubstep song. Farting enough to power a small city. Feel a relief in my stomach. But now the bus smells of eggs and spinach. People are gagging under their breaths and giving me really weird looks. Some guy at the back of the bus started bursting out laughing while I turned my head. Then it hit me. I had my headphones on the whole time. My face went. Who hasn't been there before a time or two? Cabbage farts, broccoli cheese farts. Tell me all about it, Anon. Next post. We've got a MacGruber gif, and OP says, I got a story about this. B12, 6th grade. Really gotta pee. Excuse myself from the band class and rush to the bathroom. It's all the way on the other side of the school. Discreetly holding my dick closed as I do. Yeah, just gotta pinch it, nothing will come out. Arrive. Decide to kick down stall door like I'm in the movies. It's fucking occupied. Kid shitting frog style with both feet on the toilet seat. Watch his turn. Quickly retract like a scared turtle. The scare caused me to piss myself. My face went. Is this a copy pasta? I feel like I've seen it, but with a different picture attached. Still, worth a second run. Why not? Next post. This Anon says, I live in an apartment complex. Walking out to my car, I see 3 guys and 2 girls around my bike. What? .jpg. I walk over to see the commotion. One guy's sitting on my bike. 2 of the other guys are taking pictures. Girls are chatting up how cool he is and all that crap. Act all surprised, going, wow, dude, nice bike. Is that yours? And he said, yeah, it is. It's a really fast bike. Nice job dodging the question, Gaylord. Yeah, I bet. What kind is that? Oh, it's a sports bike. This is gonna be good. Dude, I've never seen one up close. Could you turn it on? I bet this thing revs up real nice. Oh, I must have left my keys indoors. Here, this might work. Walk over, put my key in the ignition. His face turns red as an apple. My fucking face went mild Bobby sauce. This is what Anon thinks about when he's supposed to be putting the fries in the bag, you know? He's like, I'm gonna pretend people really like my sports bike. There's like 5 people out there crowd around it. Come on. Come on. No, yeah, totally. Congrats. Next post. This OP says, I don't know why, but I need to tell someone about my failed intimacy story. It happened 3 days ago. Spot an 8 out of 10 at the bar. Out of my league. She comes up to me. Holy Batman! .gif. She talks to me, and I keep the conversation going, even though I'm everything but social. She is DTF. Oh yeah! Go to her house. Been having the Scatman song in my head for 3 days straight. Yeah, that does happen, I guess.
I'm a scat man.
I'm in bed going hard, and I don't want to be awkward by, being premature. I start naming all the states in my head. I don't know all of them. Have distracting conversations with my mind in order to not bust right away. Random thoughts going on now. She says she's almost there. Well, so am I. Trying to impress. Pull her up at the speed of Sonic. Figured I'd do it real cool, standing up. Oh yeah, you saw that in a adult video, did ya? It's like, that's a good idea. I'm strong enough to do that. You're not. You've been posting on 4chan for 8 hours a day. Please stop. She goes, what the F? I get a cramp in my leg as soon as I stand up, and immediately it's over. I scream as it ends. Exactly what was in my mind. I'm the scat man! I fall down. The cramp causes my sphincter to spasm. She hits her head against the wall hard and it bleeds. 50% liquid poo with chunks on her bed.
That's nasty, man!
What? I'm sure it's fake, but Jesus Christ. She screams. Panic causes double potato brain fart. Get my stuff in a matter of seconds and sprint outside naked with dew running down my legs. I go home and blast Scatman John on repeat for the next 5 hours until I cry myself to sleep. Here she's in a wheelchair now because of some crazy stranger. My face when the stranger is me. My face when I still listen to the song. No regrets. Yeah, perfect. Wonderful. I'm glad you shared that with us. I'm I'm going to choose to believe it's fake. It's a horrible story if not. Okay, this LP says, what has this place done to me? Welcome to 4chan, son. B20, waiting tables at the restaurant I work at. Serving a party of 3 with a mom, dad, and a daughter who's about 5 or 6. Daughter has obvious Down syndrome. She orders a turkey sandwich with no tomatoes. I think to myself, no tomato for the potato. Didn't realize I said it out loud until her dad asked me to repeat what I just said. My face went, oh, I'm Batman. What are you supposed to do? Just say, yeah, she's a cute little potato and expect not to get tipped, I guess. Next post. This announce says, post your autistic stories below. Be me in 8th grade. In school. Get in trouble. Somehow. Punishment is that I have to clean the computer lab. 15 minutes into cleaning, I get the urge to fap.
What? No, dude!
Oh boy. Turn on one of the computers and go to an adult site. Polish the bishop. Feels goodman.jpg. I'm about to reach the moment. I stand up from my chair. I shoot it on the keyboard and mouse. Don't clean it. Just dries there. My face, when countless of people have been touching my spermatozoa unknowingly. My face when I was super autistic. In before OP, you're still autistic. Yeah, it's one of those things that sticks with you. Much like this story. You're an animal, but 8th grade is a weird time. I'll give you a pass. Whatever. I didn't have to touch the cum board. Next post. Be me, 6'2" white dude. Phone bills due. Use Cricket. Used a fake name for the account because they don't check ID. Facts. Don't remember what it is. Go to the Cricket store. There's a black dude working. Give him my number. He looks at my name with my phone number. Tyrone Watermelon. Oh, fuck. He looks shocked. He looks up at me. Your name is Tyrone Watermelon? Straight face. Yes. Really? Yeah. Pay my bill. All he can say is, have a nice day. Leave. My face went. Yeah, you can't prove that I'm not. I'm just here to pay the bill, my good man. We're moving on to our next post. Go to friend's house. He has a humidifier. Pour 2 liters of root beer in it. Leave. The house has never smelled so nice. Is that the delicious scent of sarsaparilla and vanilla? And Magilla Gorilla? Next post. It's Bill O'Reilly, B15. Older brother 17 pranks me all the time. I decided to get him back. Mom always makes up sandwiches every day. Always uses mayonnaise for his. Oh no. She knows I love Miracle Whip. One day I saved my nutsack chutney in a cup after chafing the carrot. And then the next morning I mix it into the mayo before everyone's awake. You're a fucking goblin. You just firebombed your entire family just because you like Miracle Whip. Go back to sleep and wake up hours later. Sandwiches are made. Brother and I are eating. Fuck yeah, that JPEG. He takes a bite. Ew, this tastes like Miracle Whip. WTF? Mom says, I had to use Miracle Whip for both your sandwiches today. Your little sister, 12 by the way, had a Girl Scout camp out this morning. It was her turn to bring lunch for everybody. What the fuck is this story? I hate it.
I don't know what to do now. I don't have the parenting skills necessary to deal with this.
I hate it a lot. My day is ruined. I know it didn't happen. You're just a very weird person that wants to tell people about your weird imaginary things on the internet, but please no more. I would say that we've had quite enough at this point, okay? God damn. Let's move on to our next post. This Anon asks, what is your weirdest sleep paralysis story? I'll start. Is this from X? We should do more X posts. Wake up, looking at ceiling. Can't move. Grudge looking ass baby comes in. Starts dancing on my chest. Utters these exact words. I may be dead, but at least I have dental insurance. Ha ha ha! He starts laughing. He laughs with me. Kisses me on my nose. See you again, Buttercup. Wake up with my pants covered in my own seed. Still spooked. Why is it always kids? Can we please just not anymore? Okay, is this just a theme that I'm noticing recently? It seems to be everywhere you look. But what do I expect with this Roblox-ass looking image? I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I don't care. I'm spooked too, but for completely different reasons. We're moving on. In this thread, WTF customer service stories. I'll go first. Be me, 2015. Be college student in Florida. Need cigarettes. Go to local gas station. Ask for smokes. ID, please. Show cashier New Hampshire ID because I'm from New Hampshire. Cashier gives me a look. What are you trying to pull? Look at my ID. Everything looks fine. Ask what she means. That ID is fake. Oh, really? .jpg. Yeah, New Hampshire ain't even a real state. This cashier has plummeted straight past tard status and right into potato. Assure her that New Hampshire is definitely a state. No it's not, so you're not getting those cigarettes. My face when. You dense motherfucker! Yeah. She failed geography and now it's everybody else's problem. It's terrifying. Welcome to Florida, I guess. Although a lot of the coolest people I met were from Florida. Anyway, moving on. This Anon wants to tell us about his day, I guess. 11 a.m., wake up. All I can think about is showering. 11:10, get in the shower. Got one of those never-ending water heaters. Like Poseidon himself is spraying hot water. 11:45, still in the shower. 12, getting hungry. 12:05, make a toaster strudel in the shower. 2015, still thinking toasters can end you if you get them wet. Pro tip, they don't. 12:30, slap around the dolphin in the shower. Not to adult videos, literally to like just how good this shower feels. 1:30, good God, it truly never has to end. 2:15, my little guy's getting all pruny. 3 p.m., calling sick to work. Tell him I'm stuck in the shower again. It's not the worst place to be, I guess. Unless you pull a toaster in there. Don't do that, okay?
Find out what happens when I drop a toaster into Adam's bath.
I work at Panda Express. They think I'm insane and are too scared to fire a mentally deficient person. Fine by me, .jpg. 4:30. Hungry again. Out of toaster strudels. Fuck! Try eating soap. Doesn't really work. Gotta go to Kroger. 5:15. Leave shower. So goddamn cold and dry. 5:45. Kroger. Load up on the strudes. That's what I call toaster strudels. And moisturizing lotion. 6. Employee removes me from the produce section for standing under the sprayers. 6:10. Leave store with strudes and lotion. 6:45. Back in the shower. Oh, how I've missed you. 10 p.m. Get out of the shower. 10:05. Brush teeth of strudel leavings. 10:15. Quick shower before bed. 11. Sleep. Dream of shower. Honestly, shower, like I said, there are worse places you can be stuck. Give yourself over to a magical experience. Go eat an orange in the shower. It'll change your life. Next post. Here's a sloth post. He just says, what the F, man? A couple of nights ago, playing Team Fortress 2, random, get in the game, it's upwards. Welcome to the furry pound. Oh god, no. There's furry sprays all over the spawn. Nobody's really fighting, they're only moving the cart to extend time. Yep, disconnect immediately. They're all talking about their favorite animals and what they'd like to do to each other. Find a couple guys grouped up under the last area where you push the cart to win, and I kill them. Get warned saying that I killed the babies in the nursery. I'd do it again too. No court in the land would convict me. Some guy asked me what my favorite animal is. Tell him fish. He tells me he wants to swim into my butt like a trout. My face when this whole experience. Yeah, I don't even know why you tried to engage. Just vacate immediately. Oh, it's one of those things. Goodbye. Next post. Here's an anon that wants to tell a story about being a little child. Be me, 8 at the time, playing in the front lawn. Dude comes up with a van, dressed in a trench coat and wearing dark glasses. Hey kid, wanna help me find my dog? Not knowing any better, I say, sure. He takes my hand and leads me to his van. Driving around for a little bit, stops, gets out. Back of van opens and a dog leaps inside. Oh boy! Alright, thanks for the help. Wanna go home now? Yeah! He takes me home. I tell my parents about my adventure. And then my dad molests me.
I was not expecting that. But I was expecting not to expect something, so it doesn't count.
What the what? I don't know what to do with you sometimes, 4chan. I gotta be honest. You never know what to expect when you get on. That's why the videos are always hit and miss. It's like sometimes you get just a bunch of weird posts. A lot of these have been. Some have been pretty fucking good though. They just take a left turn. You're like, why? Why would you? Why? I hope that didn't happen to you, Anon. Next post. Fix a notebook for about a 70-year-old lady. She comes and pays, asks about gaming to your GPUs for her desktop. Little taken aback, I inquire about the price range and what games, like Solitaire or Sudoku or puzzle games. No, I play Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed? Yes, on my grandson's console. I just love Venice. She pauses. And killing people. I mean, when you're this close to death, what does it all really mean anymore? I've seen it all, trust me, I'm not missing much. Anyway, next post. In the Taco Bell, paying for my order. I'm a bearded Mexican, and I haven't combed my beard, so it's all scruffy. I look Arab. Grab wallet from my pocket. Watch snags my shirt and briefly exposes the holstered LC9. Hear, oh my god! And turn to see a white woman and her littler. Here we go, .jpg. Finish paying my order and then feel a tap on my shoulder. Turn to see an angry Karen. She says, are you a police officer? No. She screams about how, you should have a gun! Who are you going to get? Why do you even need a gun? And I smile. Because It is the will of Allah.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar!
She freaks right the fuck out and grabs two of her kids, hops in the SUV, and hauls ass out of there. Clerk just laughs. Notice that she left one of her littler behind. Buy the boy a kid's meal. Wait for the cops to show up. Every cop shows up with a report of a terrorist who's taking shots inside a Taco Bell. Two cops come in, guns drawn, but no one freaks out, and most don't even stop eating. Welcome to Taco Bell. One cop talks to the manager, and the other talks to me while I eat my meal. Checks my permit, but doesn't take my gun. Gives me the okay. See mother outside screaming at the cop while pointing at me. She won't calm down and is slapped into cuffs and taken away. Kids are picked up by who I assume is the grandma. Little boy smiles and waves at me with his kid's meal in hand. I smile and wave back. Damn, y'all must have spent all fucking day at this Taco Bell. This is like a 2 or 3 hour ordeal that you're talking about. She didn't come back for the kid? She wanted to make sure that the cops went in first? It's like, you do believe your son's in danger or you don't. She definitely doesn't. Just another Karen making a fuss. Hey, I'd like to exert control over your life. Disarm yourself. Well, hey, how about fuck you? It's better to have it not needed than needed not have it, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're going to continue into another post. It's a Futurama one. Oh, I love Futurama. At home, married, 15-year-old daughter. I love her, but she's kind of a bitch sometimes. Duh. One day, at home, get call from school. Hang on, your daughter hasn't been doing her homework. What? I ain't raising no slacker. Go to her room. She's on her computer. Ask her about her homework. Fuck homework. I'll just marry some rich guy. Become enraged. I brought you into this world and I can take you out of it. Fuck off, Dad. We're going to skip over some choice phrasing in the story, but yes, indeed, she gets absorbed back into my testicles. Find my wife in the other room. She instantly wants to consummate, so we do. Her stomach swells to a frightening size and then contracts as she pushes out a 15-year-old son. He does his fucking homework. This is... I want you to know how deranged this is, okay? We don't sign off on whatever the hell happened here. I can hardly grasp it. 8 out of 10, did not expect. Keck gets absorbed into my testicles. Top keck. Oh, that's the part that did it for you? I really don't understand what I bared witness to. just gotta keep moving. I don't know. This one's about Del Taco instead of Taco Bell, and honestly, the superior choice. I think everybody knows that. Working in Taco Bell, night manager on the graveyard shift. Treated it like my personal buffet. Gave shit away to homeless people, fed pigeons extra fries, started soaking fries in grease before feeding the pigeons. They fatten up, and they fatten up some more. They can no longer fly. One day I come to work and don't hear cooing. My face when I later find out the exterminator just walked around picking him up and dropping him into a plastic trash can. Yeah, that's a glimpse into the future, isn't it? I think we need to do this to seagulls. Just make seagulls go extinct. They're asshole birds that ruin nice days at the beach.
Okay, the fishing boats will be in soon. We'll fly behind them and scream like hell, and whatever they throw overboard, we get to eat.
Pigeons, maybe they get a pass. Yeah, I really don't trust most birds. They still got that little dinosaur brain in there. Like, you never truly be friends with a bird. I know somebody's gonna get in the comment and be like, yeah, I have a snake, we're best friends. Okay, fine. But also a snake's not a bird. Anyway, next post. This Anon says, Dad buys 2015 diesel Dodge Ram. 6 months later, he says, I think I'm gonna buy a new truck. What the fuck? .jpeg? Why? You just got a new one. I'm gonna buy a 2016. Them diesel engines last forever. Then why don't you make your 2015 last forever? He says, I don't understand vehicles. That feel when he's over 70,000 in debt and doesn't understand why. Is my dad tarded? Yeah, a little bit. You can either call it that or being like the perfect consumer. Oh, I saw a thing. Something somewhere told me I should buy that thing or upgrade that thing, and now I have to do that to the detriment of not only my future, but my family's future. But yes, enjoy your new Dodge. Ugh. Come on. You'd never catch me driving a Dodge on purpose. Then here comes more comments about how Dodge is actually a good brand. Little do they know, I have no actual opinion on it. It's just it's just to spark some engagement. Ford or Dodge? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much. And to reiterate, yes, Anon, your dad is definitely he big dumb. This next Anon says, not really cringe, but I have a story from a friend about missing social cues. Walking around town late at night, reach a guy sitting on the sidewalk. He asked me for money. Sorry, man, I don't have any money. He says, I have a knife. I said, nah, that's okay, man. I don't need a knife. I walk away. Don't realize that I was getting robbed until later that night. I mean, he obviously wasn't that committed to the robbery, or he would have stood up, you know? That all it takes to make a robber go away? I don't need a knife. Well, now you have one, right in the gut. Bam! It's not a good way to go. I got 20 bucks in my pocket. You can have it. Next post. Be me! 8 years old, playing around in my dad's car, looking at the gauges. Think the car's empty because the fuel gauge says low. Remember that he has an important meeting in town the next day. Idea.webm. Hatch a plan to fill up dad's car for him with the garden hose. Decide to surprise him in the morning. He starts the car. What the hell? I thought I only had half a tank. Surprise, Dad! The car dies. What did you do? I explain, and Dad gets pissed. Goes on about how he's gonna miss his big meeting. He calls a taxi. Taxi takes forever to arrive, but it does arrive. Taxi drops me off at my grandparents' house 3 blocks away. Grandma comes running out of the house screaming like a banshee. She rushes me and Dad into the house, look on the TV, and the date was September the 11th. That face when dumb shit as a kid saved my dad. Yeah, sometimes things just work out nicely, you know? Do people in New York even have garden hoses? It's like not much of a garden. Is there a public spigot? Probably not. Not these days. You don't want the homeless hanging around trying to wash themselves and better their lives. Ew. The pause. Anyway, whatever. Next post. Last night's D&D session. DM decides to reveal that he's actually a bit of an amateur chef. Spends 10 minutes putting around in the kitchen, and we hear the constant churning noise of a blender. Comes back with large mugs filled with a thick, brown liquid. It's my cosmic brownie shake. Just try it. And I try it. My God, it tastes like doing it with an angel. Everyone drains their mugs. Don't worry, there's plenty left. You can drink as much as you want, and the best part is, it's actually really healthy for you.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
I don't believe it is. Not if it tastes that good. We start playing, continuing to drink the tasty shakes the entire time. About an hour in, I start to feel funny. One guy dashes off to the bathroom, and a few seconds later, we hear him start screaming. It's like snakes! Snakes are in my guts and they're tearing me apart! No one has any idea what he's talking about. 1 minute later, everyone knows what he's talking about. I managed to reach one of the 3 bathrooms. Pain! Agonizing pain! Like my liver is strangling my stomach while my intestines tie themselves into knots. I am shitting and crying and occasionally screaming. Dude, what was in those brownies, man? I hear screaming coming from outside the window. One guy didn't manage to get into a bathroom. He's screaming and crying and pooping outside in the backyard. Neighbors walk out of their house to see what's going on. Guy in the backyard is pleading with them to just end him. Everyone spends the entire night just shitting and crying. I just got back home and I think I lost 30 pounds. Gaming food thread? Another anon asked, did you get the recipe? Yeah, it's good for slimming down. The swimsuit season's coming up. I assume the host was immune to this concoction of his own creation. You gotta be careful letting neckbeards cook for you, right? We saw that in the Adelaide saga. Swimming in butter. Made you soggy tendies. It's disgusting. That'll upset your stomach too. It's too much grease. Too much grease. My voice is starting to give out. We're probably gonna have to make it a shorter one today. But don't worry, my health is on the mend. We'll just do a little bit more. We'll just push it a little bit harder. Here's a Lucario sitting in the desk chair. It's the life-size one. That's super cool. 2011, Black and White 1 had just come out. I was in high school. At lunch, the halls were filled with people with their DSs, playing games, looking for someone to play with. Spot a guy playing alone. He's been in my classes. Always very quiet, didn't seem to have any friends. So I go up and ask him if he wants to play. He agrees, but he didn't have the new games. He brought a Gen 4 game. Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum. Well, no problem. I ask if I could see his team. It's a level 90-something Lopunny and 5 low-level shitmons. Suddenly, he asks if I like to draw. I say I draw sometimes, but I'm not good at it. He brings a sketchbook out of his backpack and opens it, shows me some of his drawings. Every page is covered in crudely drawn Lopunny in compromising position sketches. Seriously, it's pretty much all he draws. Tons of various interests, among them an unbirthing one featuring, I think, Ash, struck me as particularly fucked up, and he asks if I like it. The fuck was I supposed to say? Yeah. I excuse myself and go to the washroom, where I stay for the rest of lunch hour. You see, you can't have sympathy sometimes. Like, yeah, it's sad that guy's alone, but probably there's a reason that he's alone. And until he gets that figured out, I don't know. I'm not the one that's going to fix it for him, all right? Goodbye forever. This Anon thinks international travel is bueno. Be me, 16, at London airport, going through customs to get back to America. Bag goes through security. Beep, beep. Pushed into the manual inspection line. Wait 20 minutes for a British fat ass to finish checking the other bags. Gets to mine and she drops it. Picks it back up. Oh no, mate. No snow globes allowed. Picked up a $40 snow globe for my girlfriend back home. Hatch an idea. Hey, you dropped my bag. Can you check to make sure everything else is okay? Yeah, fine. Sorry about that. Pull out my tablet, which has been cracked for 2 years. What? You broke my fucking tablet! Oh my god, I'm so sorry! Goes and fills out the paperwork for the damage. Tablet also out of battery. Shit, it won't turn on. Fuck, mate, how much did it cost? 500. My face when she writes 500 pounds, not $500. My face when it was a $200 Nook color. My face when I get $820 in the mail. Don't fuck with my snow globe.
Yeah. This is big brain time.
Well, don't be an idiot and pass it through security. Then again, I guess that's the scam you're running, isn't it? The snow globe guy. Watch out for this guy. Catch me if you can. The $1,000 bandit. I guess if you do it enough times. Whatever. Next post. This Anon says, middle school. Pretty normal kid named Lewis. Average number of friends. Not too weird, not too smart. You get the idea. We get assigned a project on future careers. It's Lewis's turn. He leaves the room and comes back with a box. There are hundreds of turtles in the box. Literally hundreds. He trips and the box spills. Little turtles fucking everywhere. What the actual hell? He starts freaking out about the turtles escaping. Literally bursts into tears. My dad's a herpetologist and they're his turtles. Lewis stole the turtles. None of the turtles escape because, yeah, they're turtles. We could just pick them up and put them back. It's not like they can run fast. Teacher tells me to take him to the office so he can call his dad to come pick up the turtles. Lewis won't stop crying. Actually has a seizure on the way to the office. Spills the turtle box again, all down the stairwell. Falls down the stairs with him, splits his scalp open, hits his face. Turtles and blood just everywhere. I have to run up and down 3 flights of stairs to collect the turtles while Lewis is unconscious. Teachers later asked me why I helped the turtles and not Lewis, and I still don't know. You're an idiot, is why. I don't know what to say, I just didn't like Lewis that much. That's how it is. Fuck you, Lewis. Here's turtles and here's you, way under the turtles, alright? It's kind of funny. But again, like most of the things we've seen today, pretty messed up too. I hope you still managed to enjoy it on some level though, friends. Check out the Patreon or the YouTube memberships. I'd appreciate it. We've also got a fourth wall for merch if you're interested in that sort of thing. Most of all, most importantly, most number oneest, I wanted to let you know, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it. And I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.